This video is a re-recording in English of the original video in Portuguese. No AI was used, so you have to deal with my heavy accent. Downloading DCS World is completely free. And to put it simply, when you install the base game, you get 2 free aircraft and 2 free maps. The aircraft are the low-fidelity Su-25T and the unarmed but high-fidelity TF-51D Mustang. And the free maps are the Caucasus region and the Mariana Islands out in the Pacific Ocean. From there, you can buy the modules you are interested in, maybe the F/A-18C Hornet for carrier operations or the legendary UH-1 Huey helicopter from the Vietnam War. But the truth is, DCS modules can get pretty expensive. That's where modifications or mods come in. Mods are community-made aircraft you can download and fly in DCS. They are not official modules, they are built by modifying existing systems inside DCS, which is why they are called modifications. Because of that, they have some limitations. But on the other hand, most of them are completely free, so they are absolutely worth trying. I say most because a few mods depend on you owning a page module. For example, the F-22 Raptor mod requires the F-15C. Over the years, more and more mods have appeared, and many of them have reached such a high level of quality that honestly, everyone should try them. The standout classics are the A4 Skyhawk, the OH-6 Cayuse, and the Su-30, all of which I've already covered in this channel. But today I want to bring 2 fantastic new mods that definitely deserve a place among the best of the best. The T-45C Goshawk jet trainer and the iconic UH-60L Blackhawk helicopter. Let's start with the T-45C Goshawk. I'm willing to bet that many of you watching don't really know about this aircraft, or at least don't know how important it is. The T-45 isn't a high-performance fighter jet. It was designed in the 1980s as a carrier-based training aircraft, used to prepare naval aviators for real fighter operations. These are called trainers, and they replicate many of the systems and cockpit layouts found in frontline fighters. They also include a second seat for instructor. The mod in DCS follows the same philosophy. It's perfect for learning naval procedures, standard operations, and carrier flying. Of course, it's a game. You can download this mod and use it as you want, for example firing rockets at ground targets if you feel like it. Have fun, but if you want to listen to my recommendation, use the T-45 to learn how to fly properly in DCS, especially with a friend. Startup, takeoff, landing, navigation, formation flying. It's all perfect for training for future modules. It's a simple aircraft, but an excellent stepping stone towards more complex jets like the F/A-18C Hornet. And getting domain over the T-45 will make learning carrier landings much less painful. The mod also supports 2 seats for multiplayer. Just one tip: put a more experienced pilot in the back seat, acting as the instructor, but tell him to not take control of the plane unless necessary. The mod still has a few bugs when the backseater takes over. The T-45 recently received a big update with new features and visual improvements, and honestly, it deserves a spot in your hangar, even though it's a mod. Later in this video, I'll show how to install it. The second mod is the famous Blackhawk helicopter, specifically the UH-60L version. It isn't the most modern digital glass cockpit variant, but it is the version that was produced in huge numbers around the world, including the one operated by the Brazilian Air Force. So if you want to, load up the tropical Mariana Islands map, open the mission editor, give the helicopter the Brazilian livery, and pretend you're flying Brazil. I'm talking about Brazil because I'm from Brazil. The UH-60 mod includes 2 variants, the UH-60L Transport version and the UH-60L DEP, Direct Action Penetrator. Yes, the name sounds funny, I know. Both can carry troops, sling loads, internal cargo, extra fuel tanks, and door gunners, but the DEP version goes much further. Miniguns, rockets, missiles, and even air refueling probe. Yes, you can actually refuel the Blackhawk helicopter in mid-air. That's wild. The DEP is loosely inspired by the helicopters used by US special units like the 160th SOAR. Of course, the real ones are far more modern and capable, but this mod still allows you to pretend and fly night missions in DCS. The cockpit is incredibly detailed, full of systems to interact with, and even features GPS navigation, making it very easy to set waypoints in the mission editor and fly directly to them using the HSI. I tried this mod many years ago when it first came out, and honestly, it wasn't great. But the community supported it heavily, improving the flight model and bringing it much closer to reality. Today, it's an amazing free module with tons of possibilities. It still blows my mind that something this complex is free. But Romayolo, we already know it's a free mod, just show us how to install it. I know. The title says free, so of course everybody wants to download it right away. But now that you know a bit more of the background behind this aircraft, so let's take a look how to download and install these mods. I will leave all the links in the description, including the official community forums that maintain and update them. So if you still feel lost after watching this video, you can go there and ask other community members directly. These are the members who support my channel. Normally I thank everyone here, but since this is the English version of this video, I'll just say, you don't need to subscribe. I don't upload videos in English often, but if you enjoyed this one and found it helpful, share with a friend. It helps a lot. Now let's get back to the tutorial and install the mods. Okay, let's see how to download and install the T45C mod. Go to Google and type on the search bar for DCS T45 mod download. And the first link here is for DD forums for the release of the last version for the T45C mods. And here you can see that there is a link for the latest release in 2025. I'll leave the link in the description of this video. Click here and click on download. Let's close this page. And over here, save it in a folder that you can find later. Save. And let's wait for the download to finish. Once the download is over, go to the folder where I downloaded the zip file. Let's minimize this place here, this web page. And there you have it. You have the file over here, v_T45. So where to install this file? First, let's unzip it. Drag the folder to the same folder that you downloaded. You can close this file over here from the zip file. Now, where to install the T45? Go to your computer. Search for your C drive, go to the users folder, search for your name. My name is here Alejo, so open your username, go to the folder called Safety Games, go to your folder called DCS and search for a folder called Mods. If you don't have this folder, create one that is written just like here, Mods. And go to the folder called Aircraft. Once again, if you don't have this folder, just create this one here, like this one is written Aircraft. Now, all you have to do is just drag the folder that you unzipped to this folder here. Done. It's installed. We're gonna check if it has worked later on. Now, let's check how to install the Blackhawk mod. So, how to download and install the Blackhawk mod? Go to Google. Search for DCS Blackhawk mod. Click on the first link that goes to the ED forums. I'll leave links in the description of this video. And search for the link for their Patreon over here. Again, link's gonna be in the description of this video. Click on it. And here you have information about this mod and where to download it here down this page. So here you have the guide in PDF, you have the installer, and you have the files in zip format if the installer doesn't work. Installer is very simple, just execute and installs for itself. So I'm gonna show how to install if it doesn't work, downloading the files in a zip file. So click on the download link and download to a folder that you can find later. And let's wait for the download to finish. Once the download's over, go to the folder that you have downloaded. Let's close this page here. Now you have a zip file. Let's unpack the files. So it's basically just two folders, mods and script. Just drag it to a place that you can find easily. For example, the download folder. Let's close this zip file. And where to install the Blackhawk mod. So open your PC, go to C disk, users, find your username, mine is Alejo, and search for the folder called Saved Games, DCS, and now this is the place where you have to just drag the folders that you just unpacked, script and mods. So select those folders, drag here, and done. You just installed the Blackhawk mod. Now, let's check it out if it just worked the installation for both mods. Just open your DCS World. Now that you've just opened DCS, let's check if the modules are installed. So down here you have all the modules for DCS. Let's go to the right side until you find the modules, the mods you just installed. Let's check. Oh, there they are, the T45 and the UH-60L Blackhawk mods. They are here. You just can play them within instant action and so on. Now, something else. Yes. So you go up here to this gear, click on options, and go to the special tab, search for the UH-60L mod here, and there you have it. Cyclic resistance. Put up some numbers like 15 or 20 or something a little more like 25 or something like less like 10. It's up to you. You have to try by yourself. I like to play on 15, between 15 and 20 like here. And that's it. And you can configure the trim mode, how it works for you. And that's it. You just install the mods that you can play with them for free. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. There isn't much more to say. Now it's your turn to dive in and have fun with these mods. The UH-60L mod has a full manual available on the Patreon page. I showed you how to access it. And the T45 is extremely straightforward. Most of the setup is just assigning controls, and you can configure everything mid-flight if you need to. The rest is simply experimenting, exploring, and asking more experienced friends for tips. Share this video with your DCS buddies. It helps more people discover these amazing free mods, and it helps the channel grow as well. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video, and let's fly.